Hello, fair listener. Welcome and thank you for following our journey on metagaming by Rum Propelled Gaming. Fair warning, sometimes we are not safe for work, and others not safe for real life. Journey forth at your own risk.
You gotta be so
Lord,
harsh.
Fuck you, Craig. Get out of my head.
never.
Good evening once again, everyone, to Metagaming and our special one-shot, the Keladorian Heist. Last time, the adventurers found themselves embroiled in an assassination plot targeting the mysterious thing, Kelador. Their companion, Maddock, landed in jail after a public altercation, but managed to communicate with the party through magical sending stones they playfully dubbed the Family Plan. While in prison, Maddock encountered a silent gnome named Rurik, who communicated through sign language, and a mysterious figure named Kiyomi, whose mere presence commanded immediate respect for all guards. Through clever negotiation with the magistrate Garza, Maddock arranged to serve 9 days of community service under Rurik's supervision instead of playing and paying a hefty fine. This aligned perfectly with their infiltration plans as Rurik revealed himself to be one of their contacted allies, marked by the same golden bar tattoo that bound them all to their mission. Meanwhile, the rest of the party regrouped at the base of operation, a tavern called the Dog Pound, where they realized they had accidentally assaulted another ally, who turned to be Orzik Shadowcloak. The group began piecing together their heist plan, debating on whether their target, Thane Grandam Kelador, was truly a 2,000-year-old dwarf of legend or simply a title passed down through generations. They identified key contacts, including Magra for weapons, Crag for the sleeping potion, Berinja for the inconspicuous clothing, Draga for explosives, and the feared witch Varus, who dealt in dangerous curses. Their planning session was occasionally interrupted by painful reminders from their magical contract tattoos whenever they contemplated betrayal. The party's resources were considerable, including linking everything together. They ended the session with Botan bringing them food and drink as they continued their plans. All right, guys. What are we doing?
Should probably get the other people that we're supposed to be planning this with.
Yeah, I think that's what we were saying. So Emiko and Carl would go with Orzik to figure out any potentially good hidden passageways for our infill and exfil.
We're gonna case the joint.
Exactly.
Ye-
And then the rest of us were going to make these visits to the others. I think we were last discussing, though, which of these were actually important. And then my head hurt for some reason.
Emily's playing D&D with some of her college friends.
Hmm.
I do know that you guys play D&D.
What time of day is it?
Currently, y'all would have ended the day there.
I don't.
So it would be the start of a new day.
My gunshot wound is feeling much better.
That's good.
I mean, Emily,
Happy.
So, Carl and Orzik, whenever you want to get going, we can head out.
Sure. Case the place. Find the potential weaknesses, hidden doors, all that shit.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Orzik,
Okay.
is Orzik in the room with us?
Oh yeah, Orzik and Rurik are both in the room with you guys.
So, Orzik, is there any time of day that would make most sense for us to show up as fake maintenance to check out some repairs and wander around the castle?
Aye. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to take you and the weird-eyed one right there, and we're going to go back to the shop, get a few change of clothes, and then there so happens to be a busted water fountain going to be happening today, and we will be going to repair.
Okay, and then check the extent of the water damage throughout,
Aye, we're going to be checking the extent of the damage.
picking up what you're putting down.
See, this lass gets it.
You guys play every other
Mhm.
day.
Flick my eye.
Just for quid pro quo, I know Jesse will be joining us shortly, so I don't know if I think she would be actually with your guys' crew potentially too, being a
Gold,
Um,
yellow,
I can't read my writing.
What was her character again?
Glenna, the
Plena, yes.
I mean, you
the
gotta
backseat
give me a
the
couple
backseat
days
slash not
advance
the-
notice to prepare for
Oh, the little
this.
cutie. The
Yeah,
cutie
Yep.
kitty. Okay. Is she sneaky?
Sweet.
I believe
Child's
so,
style also
because she
differs
was
physically.
going to be, or she was being sneaky before. I remember
Okay.
that much.
Possibly we can write in. We find her on the streets doing something on the way.
Sure. However, you guys, I just wanted to throw that out there since I
Yeah.
went back and looked at.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
we dump
that's
her into a shopping cart and we wheel off. She won't
Yeah.
wake up.
All my stuff were downgrades.
All right. So, in a not so loud way, Rurik looks at you, Maddox, and starts signing. Hey, time to go to work.
I gesture to Ertan, who didn't seem to get the understand the signs before, and tell him he's saying we need to go to work.
That's right. You didn't take sign.
Yeah, and I'm assuming Sir Huxtable understood Rurik signing, who is joining us as well.
Olivia, are you there?
Hello. Hello.
I hear
Yeah,
Emily.
sorry.
Oh,
I'm
there
here.
we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hold on.
Okay.
Sorry, puppy distractions.
Puppies are adorable.
Boys.
All right. So, Rurik continues to sign. We're gonna go make our security route checks through the city, stopping at the shops required.
We're gonna go security route, I tell Ertan.
Is there an intelligence check to pick up on that, like, hint?
Oh, for what? Ertan?
No, I think Carl's standing right there at that point
Oh,
and is asking.
Oh.
Well, never mind. I was just wondering if since she was being, like, quiet about it, if you had to roll, like, an insight to, like, pick up on what she's putting down.
Rurik, you mean?
Rurik?
The gnome?
Rurik's the one signing.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And he just seems to be the way he talks. Or communicates it, rather.
Yeah.
So, well, I guess we best be off. Good luck to you and your subterfuge. And nod to Carl and Emiko and
Sure.
Glenna, who is there somewhere, just glassy-eyed or asleep.
All right. So I think I will take the guards first. We'll take with the guards first. So there'll be Rurik, Ertan, Maddock, and Sir Huxtables.
Huzzah!
As you're getting ready to go, Rurik kind of signs over towards Sir Huxtable. At least one looks decent. As basically comparing dress of, garments and stuff, and looking at Sir Huxtable and himself, and then
So
pointing at
Sir
you guys.
Huxtable. So if you're doing this in sign, right? Because we all do sign
Yeah.
language.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to I don't know if you're looking at Sir Huxtable or you're just like looking at the guards and assigning this, assuming Sir Huxtable's looking at you. But he definitely is not. He is like looking up. There's something flying in the air, whether it's a moth or like a wasp. I don't know, but it's or yeah. But he is watching intently whatever insect there is that's buzzing around above you guys and does not see your sign language.
All right.
Squirrel?
Seeing that too, that you over the night too. I was just going to say I had switched garb. If that changes your understanding of him too, I put on what looks like a jacket that's like a little worn, but it's definitely got the military look of where his roots are from that he claimed to have, as well as a few epaulets of some sort, denoting his rank. I'm guessing some sort of field sergeant. I hope this does.
He gives you the sign of okay. Oh. I'm trying to like that. Look at my thing with Bobber here real quick.
While we're walking to wherever we're going to, I'll look down
Yep.
at Sir Huxtable and go, "You want to ride?"
Sir Huxtable's gonna look up at you, and his ears are gonna go straight up, and his tail's gonna start wagging, and he's gonna nod very enthusiastically.
And
The uppies are irresistible.
and I pick up Sir Huxtable and plop him on my shoulder.
Adorable.
Yes.
All right, so so which store would y'all like to visit first on y'all's patrol? Rurik would like
One with
to know.
food.
Hey
Or
y'all,
dead.
I just remember to have something to do. If I get it done in time, I'll come back. But fuck. Sorry, Rick.
All right, it's okay, Jacob.
Mm.
And a magical mist surrounds Ertan. He magically
As
goes missing.
as I turn to him and start to ask him that question, I go, "Well," and then I turn back to Sir Huxtable. Guess it's up to us to. You say food? Maybe Craig has food. He sounds like he has food. He's got potions, so he's got to have something to mix them with, right? Sound good, Sir Huxtable? Hello.
Just barks in response.
I think that's a yes. Let's go all over to Craig then.
All right. Let me just get my. There it is. All right, so y'all head into the
Are we on
you're
the
heading,
map?
Yep, y'all are on the map. At least mine. I see y'all on the map.
Can
Are
somebody
y'all not?
ping where we are? It's just so big. I cannot.
Oh, okay. 1 second. Let me just
That's what
close
she
that
said.
out.
It's big and I'm tiny and I don't know where we are.
Like trying to find your sim in the massive mansion you've built for it.
Aha. Okay. Up
Oh,
in the
okay.
corner.
Oh no, I did something.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you shift click, it'll drag the camera view for everybody over there, which is perfect.
Okay.
That was great.
Yes, so I guess we're going to Craig.
Rurik signs. I needed a drink anyway. So it doesn't take y'all very long to make it over there, because basically from where y'all are to basically the bottom side of town over here is where
Where?
Craig's diner's at, which you said. Bam.
Okay.
Right down there is where his tavern is sitting. Now I just gotta grab back up here and grab you guys.
We
Okay. You just
I
pinging
escaped.
us there? Okay.
Yeah. There goes Josh.
I escaped.
And I got Sir Huxtable.
Bye.
Alright.
Smell you later.
Do. What? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, I forgot. There we go. Zoom. Alright, so y'all make it to the tavern. And
Huzzah.
the tavern is not... Okay. It's not as big dimension-wise as the Dog Pound. It looks more like this is a tavern for, say, medium to really really short, tall people. So Maddox, you're definitely gonna have a little bit of an issue getting through the door due to size constrainings. But it
Yeah.
is
As
a
we approach
fittable.
Sir Hux. A fittable?
It's a fittable.
I'm imagining
so,
like the hole in the wall for locals. Oh, sorry.
So as soon as we approach the door, Sir Huxtable's gonna jump down from Maddox's shoulder and like run up to the bar and ask for a beer.
Ah! Don't run up on somebody like that. As you see the man behind the person behind the bar is kind of a very wiry, all sleek black tabaxi, but his hair is very matted and or kind of like, it looks like there might be some patches missing out of it,
Burnt patches or my
like actual pieces of fur missing out of his skin. What can Greg do for you? What can I do for you?
Sir Huxtables is gonna sniff at him a little bit. Maybe smell it. Not everything. This person is not completely well, but that doesn't disqualify them from pouring a beer. So say, can I have a beer and also one for my friend? I was gonna motion over to Maddox, who I'm assuming is slowly coming through the door.
Yeah, I hunch through and stand loomingly behind Sir Huxtable.
Okay. Call your muscle off. Call your muscle off. Okay.
I'll take a big beer too.
Big guy, you can take whatever you want. Okay. Craig gotcha.
I look at I look at Rurik and go, is this the guy? Signing, of course.
Rurik goes, "Yep."
I turn my inner forearm out. Well, I'll wait for him to get the beer.
He's like basically darting back and forth from from one point of the bar to the other. Okay, yeah, they need that. Okay, wait, yeah, they need that. Oh, yeah. Wait, what did you want again? Oh, yes, that. And then he brings the small picture to you, Maddox, and the really big picture to you, Huxtable. There you go.
Sir Huxtable's tail's just gonna start going wild. Like, yes.
I'll just look real downtrodden, but I kind of also look back over my shoulder to see if there's anybody else in the bar.
The bar down here, it looks very sparse. From the back corner over to your rear left, looks like there might have been a bar fight here last night. Several tables in the back are kind of like turned over. There looks to be one or two broken stools, and definitely what looks like in the corner is a large passed out humanoid. It's kind of in the dark side of that corner over there, in the very, very dark of the corner. But you can definitely see the rise and fall of a humanoid in drunk sleep mode.
I'll how's Sir Huxtable handling that big beer? That's my first
Ooh.
question.
Oh, do I need to roll? He is definitely
I'm about to say- I'm
doesn't
about to
even
say
think
how-
about it. Yeah. So it gets set down in front of him, doesn't even think about it, just like takes 2 or 3 big gulps or whatever, or laps it up for quite a long time, and then like stops to take a breath and looks over and realizes that Maddox's beer is smaller and that the cups were actually backwards and he probably should have had the smaller one, and like slides it over towards Maddox. Like, did you want this one?
I tried to pick up the beer before the smaller beer before you notice, and kind of turn my back up against the bar, if you allow it.
But yeah, no. Sir Huxtable, I would need a Constitution save for that nice bit of drinking there.
Constitution save, you say?
Yes.
Ooh, 22.
Nice.
You should basically pound down the drink as hardcore as your little itty bitty self can, and whoa, man, you good, you good. You want some more?
I'm gonna look down. I'm gonna look up. And Sir Huxtable is gonna say, "I'll finish this one first." But could you pour a tall one for my friend over here?
Oh, see, I knew I was forgetting something. And he goes over, grabs one of the larger glasses, fills that up, and then brings it over and sits it in front of Rurik. Everybody got the drinks now? Okay, yeah. Everybody got the drinks, yeah?
What? One
Yeah.
more tall one, please.
One more.
It's okay, little friend. And I just unhinge my jaw and dump the little glass into my mouth like it's like a drop in the bucket, and then I set it back down on the counter and go, "We're here for business anyways. Just one moment. Is that the only patron you have in here right now?"
Oh yeah. Yeah. So she's a little bit of a lush over there. That's my friend Berjna. She's a little bit of a lush. Okay, she got the same rejection as all of us, and she's kind of drunk herself into a stupor over there in the corner. She's a real nice gal. I promise. As he's scratching the crap out of his arm.
And I set the glass down on the counter, noticeably turning my forearm out and making sure I got his attention, looking him in the eyes and then looking at my forearm and making sure he notices the gold bar. Is she
All
allowed
right.
on your
to be
forearm?
in here for this? The same thing that's on your forearm?
Oh,
Let's-
The gold
With his-
bar insignia that we got from taking this quest.
Rolling for Adelbrain.
26. Well, 213.
It takes him a second. He looks over. He's looking over at her, looking at you, then looks down at Rurik, looks back to you, looks at your arm, looks over at Sir Huxtable, looks back to you, looks back over the corner, looks back to your arm again. Oh, you're those guys. You're the okay. Scratches his arm again. You're those guys. Got it. What can Craig do for you? Huh? What can I do for you? Oh, don't worry about her. She's one of us. Don't worry about her.
Okay. Okay, that's well, good to know. I think. But could you get us some? And I just one moment, and I pull out a stone, and I text Greg, and I'm like, "What did we need from the potion guy again?"
We don't need anything. We're supposed to gather everyone to make a plan.
Oh, so we don't need potions.
This was the
mean-
sleeping potion vendor.
I mean, well, if that's what he has, I guess that's what we should get.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't-
Sleeping potion. I'll let him know.
The list of 5 contacts, I think this was a shopping list, not people that would actually come with us. Just a hats off sidebar.
Oh, I thought it was people that were supposed to be helping us plan the heist.
No, the inside
what if we just
contacts
bring
are
them all?
different.
If we just bring them all
Just
with
a
us
whole
in front
crew.
of us? Yeah. The
Um,
heist.
So let's see, the inside contacts are different than these shopkeepers.
Got it.
And
Yeah, then we should
Bershna, or whatever
definitely
her
just-
name is, she is on the rejected vendors list. She's a clothing.
Yeah,
She's a tailor.
I think we needed to go to her next, probably, but I figured Huxtable was thirsty, so.
Bringa is the clothing person we were supposed to go to.
What would we get from a clothing person?
Party
Disguises.
clothes.
Yeah, and party clothes.
Got it.
So maybe the bartender knows that person?
But possibly, but Rurik does. Rurik knows all of these people, so it still being in the sidebar that we are. I think the idea is that we would go from Craig, then to Bringa, Bringa, and then and then possibly either to Varath or Braga, because Varath has curses and Braga has boom. And Marga has special weapons, but I don't think I can't think of anything that we're asking for that, but I don't know. Either which way, we could still stop at all of them, but yeah, so I guess at this point too, just keeping in character as much as possible, I'll go, we're here for some sleeping potions. The strongest you got, the better.
He kind of like tweaking his ear. Oh! You look at that good brew. Okay, yeah. So yeah, the boss told me you'd be coming to get my brew, or at least maybe, I don't know. But I got some. How much you want?
We'll take it. We'll take it all.
All of it, yes.
Okay. Whatever you do, don't sip it. Okay, don't sip it. It.
Shots.
Wait.
This one's not for us.
Shot.
Wait. Did they say sleeping potion?
Yes.
I think that unless you heard different, what did you hear?
Yeah. Yeah, totally sleeping potion. Yeah. As he's sitting there pulling more fur out of his skin.
I think he means the long sleep when he goes to the back room to get whatever he's getting.
Yeah, I think sleep is in quotes.
Fine. We'll just use a little tiny bit of it. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I guess.
We're trying to kill the guy, right?
Yeah.
So he brings a big old barrel out from the back. All right. This is the stuff right here, man. Hoists it up on the table. For just as small as he is and lithe as he is, he mans the keg to the tabletop right there in front of y'all. See? SOAPY sleepy.
Oh, P-A-Y.
No?
That,
Fine. Fine. Code.
I'm pretty bad at
We all know.
spelling. Here, give me a second. I type that into the into the sending stone. Is that sleepy to Carl? Is that how
Just
you
to
spell
confirm, it
sleepy?
spells out soapy, right?
That's what it sounded
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. Does that mean people go night night? I follow up with.
No, that's what you take showers with. That's how you clean yourself.
I should probably do that
You just
too.
bought a barrel of soap.
Well, we didn't buy it yet.
Hand sanitizer.
I didn't buy it yet. Just hold on. Craig, I think that's the wrong barrel. I'll turn to Rurik and go, that's not right?
Rurik looks at you. Rurik does his own comprehension check on that. Totally, that's totally what we're looking for. Totally. He's
From
like,
what I'm understanding,
he signs you. Can't you read that? He's smart.
I'll, for the benefit of the doubt, roll an intelligence check just to see. Yeah, I got a 16. Do I understand the situation?
Is that so? You rolled a 17 minus 1.
Correct.
You have
Working with what we got.
Carl. As Carl's smart, and he's saying it's not right. And then you have two individuals who are saying that it is right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very confused.
Yeah, I will
Did
give you
Sir
the quandrum
Huxtable
of
weigh in?
that. Yep, sure. Sir Huxtable can't. Sir
Huxtable
can
says
weigh
it's
in.
code. It's code. Sir Huxtable's nose that doesn't say sleepy, but not concerned, right? Because we know what it is.
We know.
Unless we're concerned that, right? Because we said a
I don't know.
sleeping potion. So, like, the guy behind the bar knows we want a sleeping potion. Just the fact that he spelled it wrong, just because he can't spell, doesn't mean we don't know what it is.
But then didn't he just act like when you said sleeping potion, he seemed confused.
I
And he
I
said,
take-
make sure not to sip it.
take the keg and I turn it on its side a little bit, and then I pull out the cork, and I dip my finger in it, and then I put the cork back on, and then I walk over to the sleeping patron and I stick my finger in their mouth.
What?
You're beautiful.
How's that supposed to solve anything?
Didn't he say this person was in on it?
He's the person
Hey.
we're supposed to get the fancy clothes from.
And then I wiggle my finger around
It
in
just
their
dies.
mouth. Do they wake up?
Oh, we're hold on. I better do that one first. Hold on.
Do we go into like combat
Oh, yeah.
turns?
Yeah, she woke up, and hold on. Let me see how this goes. Oh, well, this is about to go for her. Oh,
Based on the
Oh.
quality of this dude that you're talking to and us as a group, this person did not hire a great team.
Fine.
I feel like when one of us is about to do something drastic, we should go into like turn based so people can react once they notice what's happening.
Yeah, maybe. I support
I
this.
mean, is Sir Huxtable gonna stop me? I don't know.
Oh no, I'm just gonna watch.
You gave
so
you.
But
Let
we
the
should have an
chaos troop-
option.
So,
you guys are on the
she
other side of
passes.
town.
she passes, and out from her muzzle just belches out 3 little bubbles, and then her eyes snap open, and Matic,
Yeah.
how does 23 feel to you right now?
The hit?
Yeah, not so much
No.
hit, but does it touch your AC?
Yes.
This large woman springs to her feet faster than you think, very startled, and has you in the world's biggest bear hug. Very angry. What are you doing in my mouth?
Making sure you're alive.
If she just blushes hardcore, looking at the state of herself, looking at what you just did, looking over, seeing that people are looking at her.
He's a bull.
She
Yeah,
she
what
is
is she?
she is a let's see. Give me a, since this is, yeah, for all you guys, except for Rurik, knowledge nature or knowledge history, whichever is the highest for you.
Or history. Same. We'll go with nature though. Oh, that was so close to a nat 20. Instead, it was a 2.
Sir Huxtable? Or is Sir Huxtable going to let this drama just play out?
No, sorry, give me 1 second. You caught me right. Okay. History or
Nature.
they're the same. History. Ooh, 19.
Maddox, you understand this is a big angry woman. Sir Huxtable, well, you know them by 2 different names. In some regions, they are known as the Björnfolk. In this region, they have another fun name because they live so close to humans and dwarves. Bear folk. And as she just so mortified, she takes and decides to, Maddox, you go from being in this position to over here. Not out the wall. Just control and click. Okay, not control.
I should
shift.
have kids.
Is Maddox thrown off their feet?
Yep,
was
he
going
is
to
being
say-
thrown to the opposite wall.
Would that
Yeah,
be
so-
an athletic
Oh yeah,
contested?
I want to see, yeah, because she's yeeting you and running, crying at the current moment
I have advantage.
from embarrassment.
Whee!
So, you get yeet
22.
as she goes, and you do this amazing like midway somersault, and then land in the super cool sumo stance. Woo! All before edging out, barely touching the wall with your tail.
And she's out the door by the time I've landed.
Oh yeah, because she rolls out sobbing of embarrassment.
I just turn to
No.
Craig and I go, I don't think it works.
I am not there.
So Sir Huxtable is gonna look to the bartender and be like, sleeping potion? That's not a. She didn't sleep.
That's because you just got a little. Again, you gotta sip it. You don't drink. You sip it. Okay, it's been fine.
You said don't sip it. I'm not taking this barrel. I need something else.
I think
It's
we-
good quality stuff. Okay, look.
Can we look in the back?
Fine. Come on, come in the back.
The BB.
We follow him. Or at
He
least I
takes
do.
you. Yeah, he takes y'all back. Y'all see where the counter is. Literally to that room directly behind the counter. And in there, there's like barrel upon barrel against the far wall. And each one is labeled for their specific purpose. See. I got the grabby. I got the toppy. I got the nappy. I got that sleepy right there. See how it's missing? See right there. And this is for the droopies, the whoopies, the sloopies.
I think we want the droopies.
Oh, see what? Why didn't he? See, he said the sleepies. See, that's why I got the sleepies.
I think it's your turn to be the tester, to show us the worth of your product.
Nah, man, I got a bar to run.
Well, the first.
How do we
one
know
didn't-
it works?
Yeah, the first one didn't work.
Because
so-
it does work. You just didn't give her the right amount for her big self. Okay, she's a big, beautiful woman. Okay, she needs a lot
I can
to
agree
make
with
her
that.
drop.
Well,
So wait. So if that was the sleepy one, then what's the droopy one do?
Oh, the droopies. Oh, that's the funny one. Okay. You think you talking fine like this, and then all of a sudden you go. That's the droopies. Give that to one of your magical friends. Party's gonna light up like the 4th of July.
So
I think
Sir Huxtable's gonna look over to Maddox and be like, "Will that work?"
I think that'll work better than whatever the other thing did. I seen some bubbles come out of her mouth. I think she just had cleaner teeth after that.
I do make them so that you turn out minty fresh.
Well,
Huxtables is gonna shrug. Be like, "Oh, gotta take something back."
yeah, I guess we'll take this one, and then is that okay, Craig?
That's fine. See, I just changed the order. They all cost the same. Maybe.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me. Yeah. They all cost the same.
Yeah. Make sure to put it on Shoregull's tab, and I pick up the barrel and put it into my into my bag of holding.
See, I need to get me one of them. Yes, I do. I need to get me one of them. One of these days.
It's useful
If-
for the jobs.
Hey, if you looking to make an extra few coin while you doing the do right here after this is all done, if you don't get did, you know, and so you know what I'm saying. If you don't get did, come back here to Craig's, and I will personally hire you to do some delivering for me. Okay.
Well, as long as the pay is good and there's beer involved.
Don't you worry. Craig takes care of all of his peoples. Okay. You just come back to Craig, and he just starts scratching at his back, and I will take care of you.
Craig, I appreciate that, and in all good sense of the words, I think you might need to use that sleepy potion on your skin.
He starts dabbing his finger in the sleepy potion. and starts rubbing on his skin.
Does he get all sudsy or does he fall asleep?
He starts looking at it. Maybe I need a little bit more. He kind of like puts his whole hand down in there and then rubs it all. See, it's all good. It's great. It's the most amazingest thing ever. And falls flat out behind the bar.
Oh, looks like it worked. I guess we'll take this one too.
Mm.
And then
Rob him.
Should we take both?
Fucking rob him.
yeah, we'll just take both. It seems like he's got other problems to worry about though, so
Kick the
he's been pretty nice to us though, so I'll be nice back. And I leave like a gold on the counter and I say, Rurik, we're headed off to the next one.
Rurik just kind of
Yeah,
currently sees the basin behind the bar, goes behind there, grabs the bucket, drops the bucket on him, signs "dumbass," and walks out with y'all.
I was
Yeah,
totally,
Tarxible's gonna look up and be like, one down.
totally expecting Rurik to draw a penis on his face.
Work priorities.
Probably a good time for you to switch.
Yep, I'm going to switch myself over to. Hello, Carl and Kimiko. And in the
Carl.
ether, Klena.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
there somewhere.
Oh my god, wait, hold on. Did I miss Jess coming in? Oh my god, I did.
Mm-hmm.
She's in our shopping cart.
I'm small enough I could probably fit in a shopping cart.
All right, so Klena, Kimiko, and Carl, Orzik. All right, I hope you're ready. This job.
One second, I need to get changed. I'm
What
gonna
you gonna
turn
change?
myself.
We're
I'm gonna
going somewhere
turn
to get.
myself. What? Go ahead.
I thought we're going somewhere to get the uniforms.
Oh, we're going to get uniforms now. I thought we were headed
Yeah,
straight to the
I think
castle.
Orzik mentioned a
No, no.
side stop
Yeah,
to get clothes.
Yeah,
Oh,
he said he's going to side stop with you guys to grab up uniforms.
Yeah, we should get uniforms for everybody too, just in case.
So we can like do a quick change night of if we need to. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Another
Change.
quiver, another bolt in the quiver.
Mhm.
We all hold hands and skip down
Skip John
Love it.
down the street.
to location.
All tail
Look who's
swishing.
here. Just enjoying the day.
Animal friends going for a walk. Gonna
Imagining,
kill the king.
What's that like? That double gallop skip in Wizard of Oz? Is that the movie it's in? You know what I
In
mean?
which
Where you
movie?
like you skip twice in one direction and then you zigzag. It's like a zigzag skip. Do
Oh,
you guys know the thing I mean? I'll show you if
no.
you're a mech. We'll do it. We'll skip off into the sunset.
All right.
All right, so it takes y'all maybe at best 30 minutes to walk your way back over to
Skip, motherfucker.
yes, skibbity. All right. Myself and this fella. He gestures at Carl. We're gonna walk in, grab the uniforms, be out, jiff. To keep our footprint small, you ladies stay right here.
And do.
I'm gonna
All right.
transform myself into looking like Mario from Super Mario, the plumber's hat, but a dwarf.
And to clarify, Emiko always hides her fox features in public now that we are criminals.
You'll have to
Okay.
be our apprentice, because aren't you masquerading as a dwarf child?
Yes. Yes, I am. Or elf
There's no
child.
child labor laws here, lass.
Whatever race I look the most like as a youth, that's what I'm masquerading as.
All right. So for Klena and Emiko, give me. Well, what's y'all's passive perception? Let me lead with that.
Yeah. Second, I'm trying to find it. There it is. 14.
Okay. And
19.
19. There it is. That's weird. The Klena did not up there. There she. I was about to say Klena did not appear on my map when I wanted her.
Yeah, I couldn't see myself, but I was just like, I'm probably not there
There
yet.
you are. There you are. I put you right next to it.
Okay, I see us.
Yes, there you are. Y'all, I know I have y'all's tokens up there at the bar and stuff right now. But we will zoom all the way down to where we need to be. Zoom, 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 zoom. There's one. Not. Let's see. It's shift. No, not shift. Control.
Zoom the camera. It's shift click. Shift left
No,
click.
no. To put somebody where you want to put them.
Alt.
Alt.
Hold Alt and move them as needed.
There we go. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, the shifting and the alting. Moving everybody. Trying to move everybody at once.
Too many damn buttons.
Too many goddamn buttons on this plane.
Kids these days and their buttons.
And happy day. All right, so have y'all down there, and while you guys are currently outside,
Back to the scene of the crime.
and after this will be after Carl and Orzik go inside. Klena, you hear ever so faintly the sound of basically like the lightest tap on cobblestone, like boot to cobblestone, the lightest, like faintest tap, and a person comes and as soon as I can get my piece on the board. Why Jesus? There we go. Shrink it
Question:
down.
Is this noticeable because the streets are mostly empty?
Yep.
I'm guessing it's early in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And about 5'10", 5'11", female with long black hair. Kind of gets up pretty much as close to you as possible, and you hear her as her last footsteps come right behind you. Why, hello, little one. What are you doing out here so early?
I half turn to her and I'm just like, we're just on a nice morning stroll. Why are you up so early?
Oh, you could say I'm a night owl.
Also, this is up late for you.
Up late, early to rise. Depends on how you look at it, sweetie.
In this time, Emiko has whipped around and she's kind of like in a slight crouch, not looking aggressive, but on her toes, ready to move if she needs to.
And you still look like a dwarf child, right?
Or what was the other race that I possibly looked like?
Human.
What would be more convincing? Because I'm slight.
In this area,
Mhm.
dwarf.
Because I'm not stocky.
Yeah.
I'm more lanky.
The woman in front of y'all, she is clad in kind of like a purplish, kind of gray cloak from like shoulder to like mid hip, with basically knee high boots and for I'd say she looks very humanoid from appearance and features.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. What do you want?
Oh, don't get me all angry and upset now. I'm just here watching out for everyone, and I see two small little ones out and about. I just have to check and make sure you're okay. Make sure no uncouth people mess with you while you're on the road.
Only one I'm seeing is the one in front of me.
Yeah, I think we're doing fine, lady. We don't need your help.
Mm.
As,
So you're
as
just out.
she's like talking, I'm just still half turned to her, kind of like slowly moving towards the door.
Mm. So you're just out on a walk. Nothing else. Not being naughty
Nothing
little
no one else
children.
needs to know about.
Mm.
I kind of stick an elbow in you, like, shush. Don't give her anywhere else to talk about. We want her to shut up so we can leave. I kind of like lean down and whisper that to you, like, stop talking. Let's just leave her here.
I shuffle my foot across the ground and like tap you back in child fashion.
Mm.
This whole time I've been trying to keep like one eye on this person, just aware of them.
So, she kind of looks down at you, Imiko. I don't remember when I was that small. And then she leans right down to basically your ear level. But
Can I have a moment to like react when she gets in my personal bubble?
oh yeah, sure.
If she gets within like touching distance from me, I take a big step back.
Oh no, she leans down, and when I say ear level, she you're looking like a dwarf, right? And when she stops, she does not stop at what would be considered normal ear height. She stops just right at where your natural ears are.
Mm.
If you're going to be a naughty girl, you should really learn to hide better.
Who says I'm naughty? I haven't done anything. Prove it.
And she looks at you, and then gets like a mischievous smirk across her face. and pops 2 ears from the top of her head and 9 tails from her back. Do try
So-
harder, little one.
So, for the knowledge of the situation, Emiko has never met another one like her. So all of a sudden, she lights up. Like, angry child facade dropped.
Glenna is still on alert. She's just like, okay, great. You have ears and tails. Big whoop.
Oh, and so all of a sudden, she's all excited. So go, oh, I never got your name.
Oh, they just call me Kill Me here.
Kiyomi? I like that.
Yes. Now, like I said, make sure you stay on good behavior.
I mean, no promises, but we'll see.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must check on other things. My time is very, very, very short, as always. And she kind of poofs
Where can I?
into
Did she
into
react
a.
to Emiko trying to ask one more thing, or no?
Nope, she poofs straight into like a bluish white fire.
Uh-huh.
You've come to know this as something that you do when when you decide to dart out. Just not in that much of a flash.
Okay. Oh man,
Can you
never
tell
found out
she
where I could
went?
find
You
her
do that,
again.
don't you?
Let's see. I forgot the word for it. Is it Misty Step? I
Yep.
forget. Yeah. Okay. There's no way to track Misty Step, right? And it's relatively short range. So I'm looking around.
Give me
Like
a investigation. Investigation.
It's from where she can see, right? So if you run to where she is and then look around, you should.
Mm-hmm. I mean, let's see. What's the range on this thing? I forget. I just know it's not too far. So I'm scrolling
Misty Step.
I'm
Misty
scrolling
Step.
my timesheet here.
30, I believe.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Technically, this alley is out of range, so most of the things within 30 squares are within eyesight. Unless there are details to this map that you're imagining that are not represented in plan.
She just like appears like 30 feet over. Oh shit! I thought
Yeah.
actually supposed to be a little further.
Damn.
She looks down. There's like an X marked on the spot, like 20 feet to the right. Like shut. Damn it!
I mean, the only other place I can think of is like here. So because that seems to be the only area within ice, because Misty Step is within sightline, right? I forget. I'm trying to scroll my character sheet. There it
Oh
is.
God.
Let's see. Yeah.
Can I not find it?
I believe it's within 30. Let me just double check myself. Just to make sure.
Oh wait, no, I don't. Can Emiko Misty Step? I don't. My other characters can. I don't know if she can. Unless Kitsune in your world inherently can, because I couldn't build her off of a Kitsune.
Yeah.
Template.
Yeah. Because I know in my world they can. It's a number of
Okay.
times per. It's a number of times per their tails.
Okay, that's why it's not in my character sheet then. I'll have to add it.
Yeah. Let me see.
Okay.
I'm looking up the actual spell right now, just so I can get the distance on it for you.
Okay, yep. Clear line of sight.
There it goes. Wait, not that one. Nah. Yeah, I'm looking for that word
Yep, 30
7
feet.
times. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm glad you're seeing it because I'm.
And can you tell me the exact square her character was on?
She was right. Let's see, you were here, and she was there.
They're right next. They square next to me.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So she technically could have teleported to the mouth of the alley or over here. I'm going to think that behind me is more likely. And I'm going to quick look at both these locations.
Okay.
And if I don't see anything, I have a plan as well. But I'm guessing you want me to roll.
That will be an investigation. That will be investigation.
19.
Is it 19 or is it 8? I see
Hmm?
2. Because I have an 8 for investigation.
What was
and
the
I
other
have
one
a 9.
for? Was the other one for something else?
I only call for 1 investigation for looking.
Oh, okay. Then if you are already asked, it's the 8.
Okay. With 19, you don't notice to the alley and you don't notice behind you.
All right, well, after a quick look to the 2, she's gonna just pick one and run over here and look. Whoops. Ah, no. No. She's not going where I put her. Ah, why? Why?
She's snapping to the squares. That's the alt trick that we were talking about earlier. So if you hold alt and
And then
drag
put her
and
down.
drop, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, she's looking down here.
Okay. Give me a investigation.
Yeah.
At 1.
All intensive purposes, Emiko, she just poofed in smoke.
Macaroni and cheese. Come on, I gotta hold alt. She knows it's probably futile, but she runs over here as well to look down the alley.
All right, give me another investigation. 30-20.
Mhm.
From that viewpoint right there, all the way down that alley, you don't see anything, but as you turn yourself back towards where Klena's at, out of the corner of your eye, on the rooftop, you see just the very bare hint of a swishing black and white tip tail.
And she start to climb up the building. Is there a way to climb up?
Nope, there's no way to climb up.
She starts running around the building to see if there's gotta hold alt. See,
Damn it.
I'm assuming you mean this building.
I will ping. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, she starts kind of running around, seeing if she can find a way up.
Except for the set of stairs you passed Klena at, there are no other stairs going up.
Okay, she'll go up the stairs. But she won't go inside. If these stairs only lead to a door inside, then she won't go in.
Yep, that's exactly what that door does. It goes right inside to the actual. Because if you remember from the last time you were here, there is no bottom floor entryway to this place. There's only the 2 stairways that lead up into the top floor of this area.
We come back. Where can I find you? I need your help.
Can I get
She's
your
like-
number?
Hey, girl, let me have that math.
All right, so shifting to inside. All right, listen up. We're gonna make this super easy. We're gonna walk in. We're gonna say hi to Jacob at the front desk. After that, we're gonna go to the back, grab the uniforms, come back out, and then leave. Don't do anything brash, like hit someone. As he refers that to Carl.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I've never hit anyone in my life. Oh wait, no, I'm looks like Mario. It's a me, Mario. I would never hit anyone. I only jump on their heads until they die.
Lad, are you sure you don't have a couple of screws loose?
Have you seen the princess? I've been looking all over for her. No. Carl, I like to pretend.
All right.
Gesture to go inside.
All right.
Don't
so
worry.
Y'all walk in. He kind of does like what looks like a silent prayer. Before y'all walk in. And as you walk into this open area right here, you see a dwarf at the far end behind a desk. Ah, Orzik. Ah, we have a new face. Welcome, lad.
Oh. I walk up and I shake his hand. It's a me, Mario.
It's a me, Jacob.
Nice to meet you. I step back and let the other guy talk.
Don't worry, he's new. We're just getting him suited up. Gotta go handle the bust up in the keep. As he's kind of like exasperating, like, oh, all right, come now.
It's gonna be my big break. After this, I'm going to be famous. The Mario Brothers, plumbers.
And as y'all start walking down the hall, are you sure you have no screw loose, lad? Just, I worry about your well-being here.
This
keep
is
calling
how
yourself
my
all-
people are. We adapt to our surroundings.
I see. You
I
know,
have to remind myself my name is Carl. I look off into the distance. I could be anyone, but I am Carl.
I feel very sad for you, lad.
I lick my eye.
And then y'all make it to the back, and in this room, there it looks like shelves full of uniforms, pants, tops, tools, and Orzik hurriedly grabs up 6 uniforms, 6 tool belts, and
One ladder, for sure.
all
Carry a
the,
ladder around. Nobody will suspect
Yeah.
you of trying to shoot the president.
all sorts of required tools. He puts those all in a big heft bag. Tosses you a uniform, Carl. All right, get changed, lad.
I slip into it. Oh, it fits snug as a bug in a rug.
All right.
Bippity-boppity.
All right. Let's get going. And
Wahoo!
he takes starts walking out with the bag on his back. Waves by to Jacob at the counter.
I'm
All
jumping
right.
wahooing the entire way out. Wahoo! Wahoo! Wahoo!
Punch my card. It's gonna be a day. And then Jacob from behind the counter. Go get him, rookie. Go get him.
Oh, we will. We're going to get the turd out of the toilet. Wahoo!
All right. So from here, all right, I'm gonna have to.
So did they walk outside?
Yeah, they walk themselves outside to where you guys are.
Hats off. What was the woman's name again? I forgot to write it down.
Kiyomi
With a K?
with a K.
K-I-M-O-M-E.
Kyome.
Okay. Emiko turns to Orzik and she goes, "Who's Kiyomi?"
Carl, make a deck save.
Okay. Row. Deck save. +6. Advantage against or to avoid traps. And advantage against poison. So you tell me that.
None of those are in play.
20.
20. Nice. You avoid it nicely as Emiko, you say that name, and Orzik literally stumbles a foot and drops, nearly drops the bag of equipment onto Carl. Les, what name did you just say?
Careful there. Kiyomi, who is she?
He grabs up the stuff. He reaches down to pick y'all up. We need to go now.
Wait, so he's picking all three of us up?
He picks you two up. And then he just looks at Carl. We need to go.
Okay, friend.
I'm small, but I'm not tiny. I think I'm like 4 feet, 4.5 feet, something like that. Let me look. I'm 4'9".
He is standing a statuesque dwarven 5'5" and built like a shit brick house.
Okay, so like I'm under his
3'3".
arm.
He picks me up.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go limp noodle as soon as he picks me up.
And for as
I
much
start
as he's
squirming
carrying,
in like cat fashion, where they like their joints seem to go away.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing.
yeah. As heavy as y'all are, and as much as he's carrying, he is walking with purpose to get away from where y'all are now.
Oh,
I've got a feeling we're being told like half of the story with this job.
find her.
I was like, yeah, I knew the vibes were off with that chick. Still limp noodle.
And instead of making it all the way, tracking y'all all the way back to the doghouse, he tracks y'all all the way over. Make sure to grab you guys. All right. And then, I learned a new trick.
The whole way, I'm just like muttering little complaints, and I haven't stopped squirming. I'm imagining, in Dead by Daylight, where you have to squirm to get away. That's what's happening.
All right, and y'all enter into a sorry, I burped, and what looks like a very smoky building. And after he gets in, he shuts the door. He takes the big exasperated breath.
Does he put us
and
down?
that's the time you hear, "Incoming!" Oh shit!
I immediately
Hey.
look around to see where that's coming from.
Yep,
Wait, so are we
Dex-
are we set down now?
Yeah, he set y'all down. As he went, you then hear a very scraggly voice yell, "Incoming!"
Yeah, I'm gonna jump away from where I hear that.
Yep, deck saves for everyone that just walked in this room, including him.
Oh,
What she shall do at disadvantage.
I rolled so poorly for that. I only got a 13.
All right, so let's see here. Klena 13, Imiko 25. Very artful. Reliable talent. Gotta love that thing. And Carl.
Did it not come through? I had rolled a 25.
25. Yeah, you and Imiko are like, yay! Imiko, you're just like, oh, hails to the no. And jump a pretty, sizable distance, like, nope, not happening. And, well, poor Orzik went and heard, boom! And gets flabbergasted back against the wall that's right behind y'all.
And what happened?
Something exploded.
Yeah.
Something exploded. And wait, did Klena get caught in it, or did she get out of the way?
Nope. All three of y'all made out. It's a save or suck. So basically, you made it past the save, so nothing happens to you. He did not. He did not.
Carl looks around for anyone who seems to is reacting to this like differently, like someone who's not surprised this has gone off. I can roll, but I also have a 26 passive perception and a 22 passive investigation.
Oh no, you see him. He's right on the other, basically right down there, and it is a small figure hooting and hollering, "It worked! It worked! It worked!"
Is this a planned attack?
This is. Hi, Droga. Nice to meet you.
Huh? What?
I'm Amiko.
Concerned.
You see, walking towards y'all. Ah, customers. As this small goblin with big, oversized goggles just comes up, lifts them off his face, got soot all over his face, except for where the goggles land around his eyes. Oh. You okay, Orzik? Y'all hear a small grumble and grunt from him as he's put on his ass. Oh, pleased to meet everyone. I'm Droga. Hi.
Hello.
I cautiously wave, like, oh Jesus, what is this?
Do you regularly blow the street up with pedestrians walking on it? Wahoo!
No, this is Droga shop. This is my testing area inside my shop that I test. Orzik did it again. He came in the wrong door again. It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
If he was warned,
Oh.
it's a valid.
I mean,
argument.
y'all read sign outside, right? Y'all read the sign.
Carl.
I saw no sign.
I was not in control of my position on this earth.
Don't
I
worry.
take
At
no
least
fault.
you were smart enough to move out of the way when I said incoming.
Well, yeah, you said it pretty loud.
Well, of course. When things go boom, you say incoming.
You should put another wall right in front of this door so that they have to go around in like a U fashion so that you don't throw bombs at the people who walk inside.
Or in Droga defense, or they can read the sign. Droga has no time for. What are y'all doing here again?
Honestly,
We
I
would
have
like a
no
boomerang.
idea.
Yep, very confused.
I
I'm
was
gonna go
just
over
getting
and check on the
t-shirts.
dwarf that just got blown up.
I mean, we meant to come here eventually to get some stuff,
Oh,
but we didn't really have any choice as to when. And I Orzik.
ah. Orzik, from the ground. I really need to read the damn door. Ugh.
Yeah, you know who could have done that for you? I'm just glaring at him. She's not like actually mad. She's like playful mad.
You know, I was so caught up in getting us away from where we were. But then again, I normally forget to read the damn door.
Yeah, what was up with
If
that?
if he put the damn shit in freaking dwarvish, I'd probably be able to read it better. But no, we have to be all goblin-y, because you want to be a proper goblin. You're in a dwarven town, lad. Droga have no issues reading Thor.
It really depends on the constitution of the area, right? Like, is Dwarven the sanctified language of this area, or is it more like a hodgepodge on purpose
Oh,
so that you get
oh no,
cultural blending?
oh no. It is very dwarf here.
Oh, got it. Nationalism.
Droga just
Oh yeah, I'm a
represents-
dwarf, so like, oh, I get it. I slap my shoulder. Oh, God, I'm supposed to be Mario. Fuck.
Droga just like fucking with people. Also, reactions when they get boomed. It's my pastime.
I'm now just patting this
should
dwarf
buy
on the
some.
face to try to make sure they're okay.
Oh yeah, no, he just looks like he has hurt pride. It's just hurt pride.
And Miko
You
looks like
mess-
she's
This dude-
thoroughly enjoying everything that has happened to him.
Does this dude have a gold bar in his wrist?
Oh yeah, his is very visible because of the fact of his arms are, unlike most goblins in this world that have a little more fur to the outside of their arms and little furry arms and things of that nature. All of his fur from the arm of the elbow down is baby smooth. His bar is on full display.
His arm hair didn't stand a chance.
Nope. Ain't nothing there.
So how'd you get involved?
Well, okay, so hear me out. Hear Droga out. Hear Droga out. I wanted to apply for the gala because I thought I had the best festival fireworks. Droga makes beautiful colors, made all the beautiful explosions. But that rat-ass dwarf. And no, I'm not going to apologize, Orzik. I'm not going to apologize.
Sure. Of course.
Frame me for being too dangerous. Too dangerous. Drogas.
So your reaction is to enter a blood oath to kill him.
Kill?
I mean,
No,
capture.
No. All Droga's gonna do is make big booms. And that's what I'm doing.
I
Why, what
eye
are you
the
doing?
other two uncomfortably. Okay, never mind. That wasn't the plan. You're just making big booms because
That's what you
We
do.
are
You're good at it.
purchasers of big booms for no known reason.
Because big booms are nice. I'm just kind of
Mhm.
like awkwardly nodding my head. We like the big booms too. That totally wasn't a question.
We're gonna have to
And, you know,
kill him.
we could totally mess up the party you weren't invited to. You know,
Orzik, after a few moments after the ringing, kind of kicks it off of his ears. Where did you see her,
Slowly
and
pulling
what
out a
did
gun.
she say?
right outside the shop that we stopped at. She came up to us, didn't really say what she wanted, saw through my disguise, and then I found out she's like me. She's a kitsune. I have so many questions.
Ugh.
Where can I find
I'd
her?
be-
Who is she?
Okay. I guess first things first. One, you don't want to be someone that's crossed this woman. I once saw her chase down a man in the street, and because he grazed her fur, I mind you, she kicked him through the wall.
Oh. I mean, she didn't seem mad at us. I don't think we upset her. She just seemed kind of amused and condescending. I think she left the interaction satisfied.
I hope so. Because we do not need her, of all peoples, on our backsides.
Why? Who is she?
She is one who has authority in this town that supersedes even some dwarves. And we all have no reason why she does it, or why she has it. But we understand that she has the ear of the Thane, and yeah, we're all quietly scared of her.
Okay, so she's the law's muscle.
No, lass. She's the muscle that you call when the muscle needs muscle.
Oh, okay. I have so many questions.
I will try my best to answer them.
No,
But
not you.
they're all rumor and speculation from me, though.
No, you misunderstand. I have so many questions for her. Where can I find her?
Oh, Lord, help us all.
I mean, I'll wait till after this gig is over. Like, I won't mess this up. But I have to find her.
I'm glad of that, lass, because you go trying to track her down while we're doing this. She's not no one's fool. She will
No.
find. She is good at finding things out.
My life is kind of dependent on this. You know, that comes before my questions. I ain't dumb.
Okay.
But I
well,
have the questions.
Well, I'm quite sure that if we survive this and all this goes well, you can talk to her to your heart's content.
Okay, oh, actually, I do have,
or until she removes any vital organs from you.
I do have some questions for you.
Yes.
Do you seem to like the current ruling family? Or are they just a means? Is she using them like they're using her?
Oh no, lass. She's been working for the Thane and the Thane's Thane going back a few years. I mean, let's see. I know of her. My pa knows of her. My pa's pa knows of her. She's been a while.
But like, is this a job or a loyalty? If you catch my drift.
You know, I asked me pa one time, and he said she just lives here with us. She just legitimately just keeps disruptive people undisruptive.
What do you mean?
She makes bad people not want to be bad people, lass.
That sounds
She's
pretty good to me.
She's quite scary. I mean, I've never physically met her, But I've heard from other dwarves that say that they've heard from other dwarves that she is terrifying.
I mean, she seemed more full of herself than terrifying, but I could get that if she's mad.
I don't think I ever want to see that lass.
I mean, she wasn't a sight, or she wasn't too hard to look at. If you know what I mean. And Miko blushes a little.
Oh. So lass, you
Hannah
like the
doesn't
lass?
get it. She's just like,
ah,
I saw her
lass,
just
you like-
fine.
lass, you like the lassies? Ah, I see. We have a bar for that if you like. Don't worry.
Oh,
But maybe
we're getting
afterward,
off topic, and she's like a little fidgety. So we're here to buy boomies. And she kind of like stumbles on the word a little bit, and it barely sounds like what she meant.
Droga's ears perk up. You here for the boom boom? Droga got the boom boom. Don't you worry. Do you want big boom, small boom, medium booms, all bunch of boom boom? Droga got you. Don't you worry.
We would like a demolition boom and a distraction boom. Please and thank you.
Now distraction. Do we want like you throw it
fireworks.
in like fireworks? Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay. And then big boom. We're talking small wall, small building, big
Small wall.
building, small wall. That makes Droga kind of sad, but okay.
Maybe
small
also
wall.
big wall. Maybe.
Yes. All right.
A sample
Would you like
set,
to
please.
Would you like a demonstration? Droga's good for those.
I think your previous demonstration was quite adequate.
Yeah, it was
Very
pretty
impressive.
good.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. All right. So this is, and he pulls y'all around to the next adjoining room where all the crates are at, and he's like, okay. So I have these eldritch firecrackers. I have some dragon breath charges. Those are really good. Very fun. Oh, now let's see. Now, when you say a wall, are we talking wall or wall?
Like stone castle wall.
Oh,
Both. Maybe one for like the outside of a stone castle, and also one for like between rooms. You know.
I see. Mm. All right. So, what I'll do is, here is, and he hands you what looks like a little purplish charged up crystal. All right. This is a dragon charge. Very important. Hold that. And then he brings over these smaller, kind of like cylindrical batons, basically. All right. These are firecracker. You can wave them around. They don't really do much. It's very pretty. Here's some of those. And then second, but no, very last but not least, this, as he pulls up a little small purplish cord with like a greenish blue casing around it. And this is detonator. You know detonator, yes?
Mhm.
All right. So, hold that now.
She takes it very
And then
carefully.
he pulls out 4 really small basically looks like batteries, basically, all etched with different runes on them. All right, and these are explosive. what you do
Oh, right.
is you put, and he points to the little detonator. You put explosives around detonator. Then, when you are done, you will then put charge. When you're ready, make it go boom. You just hit the charge, and it go boom.
So
See,
the
boom?
charge stays in our hand, far
Yes.
away.
Do not put those things together. You put things together, they go boom. You
Okay.
put them
So
separate, you know go boom.
how do we, if we're holding this crystal, this detonator crystal, in our hands, far away? What do you mean by how do we activate it?
You hit it.
I just smack it with one hand.
Yeah, you
Just
put
smack
it
the
on
crystal.
the you
Just tap it.
put the crystal on the detonator, and you
But the
hit
detonator's
it.
next to the explosives. I would have to be
Yes.
standing next to the explosives.
Yes.
But how do I get away in time?
Are you so close? I said you hit it. I didn't say you hit it close. I said you hit it.
Oh,
Explosives.
I can shoot an arrow at it to activate it?
Arrow, pellets, rock, anything as long as you hit it.
Okay. So the detonator is surrounded by explosives, and I put the charge on top of the detonator.
Yes. Charge then will electrify detonator. Detonator will then spark the explosives, and the explosives make big boom. And then you can take firecrackers and wear them in the air like you don't care.
Beautiful. She holds up a very childlike diagram of the layout.
Yes, see? She's got it. You're gonna be good. Or is it? Or is it
Okay,
just
okay.
looking at him all like he's an idiot. But a smart idiot. Is there anything else? Would you like more firecrackers?
Did we need anything else? I feel like this is all we needed.
Can we get a fireworks like launches into the sky and can distract lots of people at once?
Ooh. I have been trying something new. Would you like to test it for me? Or have someone test it for me? Or test it for me?
I mean, I feel like if we tested it this soon, we might raise suspicions.
Good point. Okay. This is if you want someone chasing you to go from going forward to going up. Very new, very innovative.
Okay,
Droga.
what's it called?
I call it a blasty disc.
Blasty disc. Okay.
And then he brings out this what looks like bluish silver with like a gray rim disc and goes, what you do is you put the disc on the ground. And then whoever walks across the disc, and they go boom into the air.
How high?
Blasty disc.
Seems like we could make a jump pad out of that.
How high?
Very
and
dangerous
is it,
jump pad.
is the
Well, let's see.
acceleration enough to hurt someone?
Well, when I tested it out with a small scale, it shot my goat about 50 feet in the air.
And that was a small one.
Small goat.
Okay, so we're looking at like 100 feet maybe for a person.
Droga would hope so.
Did the goat survive?
He came to dinner the next night.
Not as a guest, I presume.
No.
Okay. So no, I don't think we could use this as a jumping pad. but it's definitely defensive. So thank you.
You're welcome. How many would you like?
3.
All
Maybe
right.
at least one per person, maybe.
Yeah, so 6.
All right. Now, the safety, to make sure they stay safe with you. All right. There is a pin. Okay, before you put it on the ground, you must take out the pin. Okay? Here, you can do your drawing thing again. Droga gonna explain. You have the disc. There's a smaller baby disc, and he points to the little small circle in the middle. Underneath that, there is a small pin. Pull pin. Put on ground. If you do not pull the pin, it will not go the boom.
Look,
We're
my
gonna have
eye.
to spell this out to everyone 3 times because someone's gonna set this off.
I know. I'm like, oh my goodness.
100% gonna be. It'll be medic for sure.
I was just gonna say probably me.
Guys, I'm sketching this in real life too.
Must be uploaded to so we see these. We must do that. Must happen. Much like how Jess did the dagger. All images must be presented.
Is there a chat? I can text it quicker.
Yeah,
Is
in
it
the
like text chat?
yeah, it
Elmore.
should be Elmore Keladorian Heist.
And
In the
is that it?
Discord, right?
Oh, looks. Oh wait.
Oh, I just saw that Olivia left us acquire the booms.
But do you have any like big decorative stuff in the sky that will like turn everyone's attention away from a certain area to another area?
Oh, you mean the real fireworks? Ah,
Yes.
yes. Trying to think.
My personal favorites are the ones that look like big willow trees blowing in the wind.
I have
Not that
Man,
you know
let's
that's
see.
a requirement, but if you have it,
I have cherry blossom fireworks.
done.
Okay.
You got yourself a deal.
Now these are very, very simple. All you do, you put, and he pulls them out, and it looks like one of those old school Acme rockets with a little sticks attached to it. All you do, you put it in the ground, you light the fuse, it goes, and it goes, and it looks like little red cherry blossoms falling to the ground.
Simple enough. And what's the delay between lighting the fuse and it going off?
Results may vary.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Shouldn't have expected anything else.
Remember how I said that. Droga is not responsible for any loss of life, loss of sight, loss of limb, loss of gems, or any other properties. Thank you for shopping at Drogas.
What did you do to Jim?
Don't worry about Jim.
That was the goat.
How
Well,
you know?
I mean,
We
so
have
I
He
think
was
I'm
a
about
delicious
satisfied.
dinner guest.
Little charred, but otherwise tender.
He was very tender to me, he was.
So I think we're set here, unless anyone sees any gaps in our stock.
I mean, we have the distraction and the main boom, right? I think, and now we have they were called jump discs, right?
Blasty disc, thank you.
Blasty disc.
Didn't you also ask for one to just get in between like internal rooms, like a small charge?
Oh, right. The explosive detonator and dragon charge system Do we only have one system like that, or do we have multiple?
He gave you one.
And is this
That's
for
a
like
big.
outside
That's
castle
a big
wall?
one, though. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'd also like some for like if we have to get between rooms and make our own door.
Oh,
Like a make a door boom.
make door boom.
Make a door where there was no door.
Hmm. Oh, that's easy. That's easy. You just take dragon charge, put on door, and go boom.
Okay, so that's for small wall then, or just the charge, without the
Ju-
other ones.
The charge without all the extras, it break doors. It break
Oh.
stone door, it break wood door, it break steel door. Well, oh wait, hold. I cannot say that. It make dent in steel door.
Can it make door in stone wall where there was no door?
Yes.
Excellent.
I mean,
Can we?
it can't be more than. And he puts his hands to his waist. It cannot be more big than this wall.
Please describe visual.
He puts his hands to his waist, and then pulls his hands straight out. And the wall cannot be bigger than this.
But how far is his hand out?
His hands are roughly no more than 20 inches apart.
Okay. So can we have, let's say, 12 extra of those?
Okay.
Sweet. So we
How
have
big are
13
these
of those
things? Are
total.
we able to carry all this stuff inconspicuously?
What's a little purple crystal? The dragon charge, right?
Yes.
How big is the crystal? Like egg-sized or smaller?
It's for him, it's about a little bit bigger than his hand. So
Oh.
it would be about the same for you. It would be a little bit bigger. But in somebody like Maddox's hand, it would probably sit in the center of his palm.
So are we talking like tennis ball sized?
It's about softball size.
Softball. Okay. I was thinking 2 for each of us in case we have to run. So we have 13 of those total. 1 for the actual big boom. And then 2 for each of us to have. And how many batons do we have?
He gave y'all, you said you wanted enough for everybody, so everybody has a firework baton.
Okay, so times 6 for those. And we have how many cherry blossom fireworks?
You didn't tell him how many you wanted of those.
Let's take 3.
Okay. You have 3 cherry blossom fireworks.
I figure we'll want to set those off together but staggered to hold people's attention.
At this point, Carl would probably get a ping on the sending stone saying that Sir Huxtable is poofed and I am headed towards the Bringa party clothes shop. Verdict.
Got some apologizing to do.
Something.
I'll let Kimiko know this. And then we'll have to stop there next. Join up.
Well,
he's all by
Joker?
himself now.
Thank you for your time and your skills. You helped us
Oh,
greatly.
you make Drogo so happy. See, Orzik, people recognize Drogo skills.
Amiko has like an armful of new toys. She's so happy.
Like, all right, we should put these in a safe place.
She starts trying to shove stuff in her bag and is divvying them out.
All right.
Does anyone here have a bag of holding? Or I have a portable hole, but I have to throw it out.
I have a bag of holding. I walk over to her and I'm like, here, let's put this stuff in here for now. Very nervously let her just put. Are we putting all of it in there or some of it?
I think everyone can like carry some, right?
Yeah, she hands out the 2 charges, the 2 purple dragon crystal charges to everyone. At least everyone that's here.
Yep.
Those are for you. Keep those. Those are for you. And these are for me. She puts her 2 away. Everyone gets a baton. And then she'll put the detonator, basically everything else in the bag of holding.
Okay.
All right.
Should we go meet up with Matic?
I think we should.
All right. And with that, guys, I will officially call it for tonight with all the progress made, and we will say that at this point, Matic and Carl and Imiko and oh god, I can't. Kalina. There we go.
Lena.
Haha, nailed it. God dang it. Klena, and Sir Huxtable and Uratan are all meeting together to watch, I guess, Matic apologize or fix the misunderstanding.
Or try to seduce.
Or
Two,
seduce.
baby. 2 for 2.
But whatever the case is, we will find out next time in the Keladorian Heist.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Oh,
it does.
God.
Put it. I put my finger in her mouth.
I just put my whole hand in this lady's mouth.
And she seemed upset about it. I don't know why.
Really don't understand human customs.
Not at all.
I'm not going to get over the, what were you doing in my mouth? Not something I hope I never have to ask.
Yeah, that's not a question anybody ever imagines themselves saying.
No, never in my wildest dreams. I gotta say that.
In my custom, that's how you say hello.
Of course, that's because why not?
Future, if we ever meet a hippo, you both have to just shove each other's hands in each other's mouths.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to hold you to it.
Yep, the hippo handshake.
Oh god.
No, guys, this makes sense. It's like the birds
hippos.
It's like the birds that clean the hippo's teeth. They don't know why this is a custom, but it stems from that, and it has been since lost to time.
So now they just keep doing it. They're like, this is how you're supposed to do it.
Can we
You
canonize this, please?
brush each other's teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good.
So stupid.
Oh god.
This is great.
It's that show.
What a heist.
It
What a
was
heist.
good.
Typical traitor.
It's going great so far.
Mhm. Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
They're doing fabulous.
so I'd say see you next week, but I'm house sitting next week. So if I can get Discord on my phone, I might be able to just join in voice, but I don't know if I'll have access to my character sheet and everything.
Yeah,
But I could at least.
should be able to if you can get to your browser for the most part.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
'cause
I'll
that's
have to
how
log
Rick-
in on my work computer because that's all I'll have with me.
Oh, I meant
won't
on your
be home
phone
next week.
too.
Oh,
Like-
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, because that's how Rick handles it sometimes. I know.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. We'll
Oh, yeah.
see. What campaign is next week?
We'll see.
Yep.
Okay.
Because yeah, that's basically how it's been. It's like I plan to do everything in like one run. Like that's how Josh and me talked about what I was going to do all in one run. But work for me kind of has issues sometimes. So that's when Josh and me switch out to help me out.
Yeah.
And by one run, do you mean one session? Because I wouldn't want this to only be one session.
Oh no, God no. Like one, like like the campaign go do, and then
Oh, like
all be done.
consecutive weeks. I
Yeah,
see.
consecutive weeks. Yeah, that was what the plan was, but life happened.
Mhm.
It does.
Oh, I have a question. Do side shot
Yes.
characters ever appear in Eurythmic? Or is it only our two main characters?
Oh, that's a Josh
Um,
question.
Yeah, they have. I think before, so that actually usually does happen. Not a lot of people end up playing them because they aren't as attached to them. I feel like, but I feel like if you're attached enough to them,
Very much
they're
so.
they're they're there for the playing.
Okay. Because all of my characters know each other.
They all know each other.
Well, they
Yeah.
will now.
Yeah,
After
they
that.
will after the
Oh,
Eurythmic
oh, yeah.
veracity.
Oh no, I mean like they've all known each other for a very long time.
Oh,
They're
even
all tied together.
even Emiko.
Yes, even Emiko.
Oh,
Yes.
I
Mhm.
like that.
Ooh.
Yeah. I have not announced to the general like player base how they all know each other, but I plan to find times to weave it in.
Perfect. I'm excited.
Oh yeah. Yep. Um. Definitely. I want to move forward. Like definitely introducing more. Because I have an entire world, so it's like enjoying. Like if everybody enjoys this, like maybe sitting with Josh and doing more stuff like this.
Yeah.
Also giving Josh more sit back break
Yeah, player
from
time
the
instead of DM time.
player time.
Mhm.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that's what Josh has done for me is giving me player time.
Absolutely a pleasure. I mean, and yeah, it's definitely appreciated. One of my ideas from the get go. So this is just completely hats off, backroom deep.
Oh no, you cut off.
Yeah, I was gonna
What
say,
a
did he cut
cliffhanger.
off for
Oh no!
anybody
Like-
else?
Oh no! Cliffhanger!
No, I'm back. Sorry, I just walked a little bit too far away.
We heard hats off, and that's it.
Yeah, hats
Yeah.
off. Back of the DM room talking kind of thing. It's like one of my ideas for these side shots was always like, because I've opened it up for it could be on Tarth or it could be another planet, right? Like you have with Elamore, and it's just like the idea that that's how we're shifting planets as opposed to like how Matt has the idea of like actually putting characters from other campaigns into these campaigns, which I don't mind either. But my idea was always kind of like if and when we have enough people to like switch off DMing and such like that, like we're just transporting from world to world, like from obviously or somewhat organized fashion from our side of things, but like from a player's perspective, it's just like switching from different characters' perspectives of these different worlds, and that's why I open it up with like welcome to the infinite sea kind of deal. Like there's infinite amount of worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay, so
that's
wait.
yeah, that's what the funny part is. Like for Jacob, when we rebuilt, like not really rebuilt, but like kind of like constituted our cosmology and like the beginning story, how my world sees the rest of the world, like the rest of the multiverse, is literally you are a fragment of a mirror reflection throughout the cosmos, so especially the mirror reflections of several different points of time that could have all went differently throughout the entire multiverse, right? And that's how our outlook to the like different worlds and different places that exist. That's how our world building has kind of built for us. So going from like one area to another, it's just for them. It's just we're on our world, just in a different sidestep of it, and that's how the mythology for our world works.
Cool.
So I have to admit, I didn't know that Kelador was on a different planet, or was a different planet.
It is.
Let's see
Yeah.
it. Okay, because the Kelador clan. There's also. I thought Grand Dam was a part of.
So that mythos, that particular mythos, so that is dealing with Grand Dam Kelador, but this is a Grand Dam Kelador that looked too close to chaos and was pulled back by the god of madness himself because he saw beyond the mirror. Is what we is it's basically our nod to CS not CS to Alice in Wonderland. Through the looking glass.
Uh-huh.
And that's where the kind of the thought process of the multiverse for us kind of comes from, is through the looking glass.
Okay, so the two Grand Dams, are they different versions of each other, or
So
are they actually related in the same reality?
They are related in the same reality, but
Okay.
there's also the Grand Dams of what we call the Grand Dam Council, and they are the different Grand Dams that somehow found each other through the multiverse and established the Grand Dam Council. And they go around the multiverse helping people or causing chaos, whichever version of them that you get, because you can get good, evil, chaotic, not chaotic.
So
all
the
throughout
Grand
the
Dam
multiverse.
in our good campaign, he's one of the people on that committee?
Yep, he is one of the Grand Dams. He's not the Grand Dam, he's one of the Grand Dams.
Okay, and how did he get from the planet that we're heisting on
That would be a
to
question for
Tareth?
him.
Oh, how did he get to Tareth?
Yeah.
That's a. I'll let that be a Jacob answered question because I know the mythos of how the Grand Dams walk across the multiverse, but how he ended up particularly in Tareth, I will leave that to him.
Yep.
Okay, I'm asking because I'm trying to now figure out how my characters that know each other are on different planets. I'm trying to make that make sense.
So
Have fun.
yeah. So how I have officially established some of my stuff, and I don't know how Josh has established his. In my world, they just maybe like two campaigns back, they opened the gateway to the Astral Sea, which for me, is the gateway to other worlds within the universe, not the multiverse, just the universe.
Oh.
Yes. So
that's the table.
yes,
wait, yes to that's the table.
So yeah,
the table in my case is in the Astral Sea per D&D lore, but what I've been calling the Infinite Sea, and it is a potential gateway. There are many potential gateways, but most of them are on lock on Tareth. But where there's a will, there's always a way. But I would say for Tareth, it's mostly on lock right now, but I think things are going to change very shortly because of the situations that are transpiring on the planet.
Okay. Because Josh, you know how I was trying to figure out where Nimue is even from?
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so for other people's knowledge, Nimue has really strong ties to her home, and if she physically could get back, she would abandon the campaign and go back home. So I'm trying to make it make sense about why she's not doing that. And the only thing I can think of is that she physically cannot get back.
Yeah.
Let's see, Nimue. That's the Air Genasi, correct?
No, the Air Genasi is Aganon. He is in the Eagle campaign.
Oh yeah.
Nimue is
what?
I forget the name of her race.
Good night.
Good night.
Nimue is an Eldrin.
Oh, an Eladrin. Okay.
She's a
the
queen.
seasonal elves. The seasonal elves. Oh, that's easy. That's an easy answer to why you can't get back. Time.
Why?
Because okay, so how canonically with how so the Feywilds well again this is all
No, sorry,
going to
her
depend on,
home is not in the Feywilds.
yeah well
She is queen of an elf kingdom.
yeah so the different Eladrins they kind of like in some tellings they move with the season, so they phase out basically. So they're in the material world long enough for that particular season, so people see them in those seasons. This is how I explain it in my world. And if they leave beyond the basically the part of the Fey realm that came into the material world for that season period, if they leave beyond it and they don't get back before the season changes, they're trapped until the season comes back again. That's how I explain it. That's how I explain it in my world. Josh, I would have to divulge on how how you would go with it for how Tarith and the Fey realm all exist to each other.
So home is not the Fey realm for her. She's never actually been to the Fey realm.
Oh my goodness, that poor girl.
She was born in
she needs a trip.
She was born in like the normal world.
Oh.
Of her normal
And raised passing as an elf.
Okay. So
okay.
Is she
Here, if you go to my character sheet, there's like a in-depth, like multi-paragraph description of her backstory.
I remember.
Do you have
reading
access
it.
to my character thing?
Should be able to see it on
through the
D&D Beyond,
campaign.
right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
But my question, even after having read that, is she aware that she isn't an elf?
Yes. It was like a poorly kept family secret.
And when, was she adopted, or are her parents not elves as well? That's the thing that I wasn't sure of. I think if I remember reading.
So I don't really know how the genealogy works. I would prefer her to be full elf. Full Eladrin. Her father was full Eladrin. Her mother, I guess, would be an elf, but I don't know if I can argue that she's full Eladrin then, because there is no like half elf, half Eladrin race,
Oh no, Eladrin and elves are okay. Canonically, they're the same. It's just the Eladrin elves, or if you actually take them by their actual like elvish titlings for spring, summer, fall, and winter. There's different words for those too, but they're the prime elves if you think about it, because they're the ones more attuned to the elvish world than elves are, because all elves were Eladrin, but after some of them made Lathander really mad and some of them followed Lolth and all that stuff, he said, you know what, screw you guys, material, and he kicked them out. Well, some he let stay, the ones that were most loyal, and those are the ones that are the Eladrin, because they the Feywild powers work through them because of the because of the seasons, right?
Okay.
And then the high elves and wood elves and the drow and the elves of the material plane that are normally there, they are the exiled elves.
Okay. So basically, her mom cheated. She had a little jaunt. Yeah, she had a little jaunt in the Feywild and cheated on the Nimue dad. It was a loveless marriage. She eventually came back, had Nimue, and they raised her as heir, basically, even though she was a bastard. Because there was no one.
And she never met her.
Correct. She never met her father.
Sperm donor.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I would
view
say perhaps it was a trick played on her by her father, and she may even know of it at him explaining the whole thing, but because being in the Feywild. So that's going all back to your original question to some degree, Rick, of the Feywild. The Feywild is one of the upper realms, in at least for my world, as in one of the realms of heaven.
Yeah.
Because the Feywild in the lore that I understand for what represents the Feywild is actually based off of like the Irish and Scottish version of heaven, which is
Okay.
everything is youthful, everybody is never ages there basically, and it's all they have all seasons at all times, just depending upon where you are in their realm, kind of deal. So very,
Huh.
very, very heavenly place.
I can't view the character sheet. That's sad.
Here,
I can see
will-
I can see it, but I can't see the actual. They won't let me look at the actual sheet and stuff.
All right, the message is too long to copy and paste in the message, so I have to copy and paste it in 2 seconds.
Oh, that's fine.
Just a second. Nope. Okay, I'll split it here.
Woo! I made it on to step 4 of this insanely
Okay.
complex Lego puzzle.
Oh snap, son! Oh snap!
There's the first half. This is the second
Alright.
half. There you go.
Sweet. I like reading stories. They make me happy.
That would be my suggestion. You don't have to do what I say, but that would be my suggestion. Is like,
Sorry, can you repeat it?
yeah, is that like your sperm donor father
Mhm.
from the Feywilds, that when she had the jaunt, found out about you and is in Feywild tradition playing a trick on you to figure.
But
by
the gods are the ones that took me to the table and brought me into that world
and I just
and
said
took me away
the
from my family.
The Feywilds are kind of like a heaven. So your dad is a sort
Oh,
of, is some sort of god of some sort, like.
but like if it's still on the same planet, she would if she could physically get back home, she
Oh,
would.
no,
So like,
you're.
what's stopping her?
Well, that's what I figured. I was kind of jumping conclusions there because I think we were talking that it was a different planet that you were on potentially. So that's what I was suggesting is like your kingdom is on a different planet.
Okay.
Because
But
the other
then
things
how
that
did
I thought about was like, you learn about your kingdom's downfall after you left and the imprisonment of your son and how the PNC and the rest of the forces that are being in the world, the neophytes. There's a big upheaval in the rest of the world for you guys that is happening all around you.
then maybe I don't
There
want my
is
kingdom to
fuckery
be in the rest of the
afoot.
world because no, I'm not going to write in a sad story for the son.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
Absolutely fine.
Yes.
That was just one of the
There's a
things that
sad
Yeah.
the other
story.
thought I had. If you have any other thoughts, I'm always open to them. I'm just working off a stream of conscious here.
So I also have to figure out how Emiko is also in this world and how if Nimue is in a different world than her home world and her home world is not Elamor, then how did Emiko get to Elamor?
Mm-hmm. Good question.
So in Elamorian lore, most of what the human culture in my world dub as the beast folk, or basically any person that is not,
Humanoid?
humanoid. Y'all are the remnant of the Fae, the remnant of the Fae, basically the ending of the Fae. So in my world, when the original Lord of the Fae went mad, he tried to, because of there was an invasion of demons, devils that came to the world, and he kind of went a little batshit crazy because they were massacring on mass scale. So he lost his stuff, and then he tried to scorch the world itself, and he was stopped. his wife, the Lady of the Fae, who becomes the new goddess of the Feylands, she then basically pulls the Feylands, except for one specific area, all entryways and exitways from the Feylands from the material plane, except for a few random like incursion areas, basically little breaks between the material plane and the Fey realm. And that's where, that's why most beastkin to the humans are still on the material plane. But also, yeah, that's my telling of how that happens and how most non-human, human creatures are from my world. Which Nekomata they're that weird zone of they can look and be human, but also they're not human. They are Fey.
And what are they again?
The Nekomata, the Kitsune, they are Fey in my world. They're not humanoid. They're Fey.
But the
So-
Nekomata, what do they look like? I don't.
Those are the cat people. Those are the
Oh,
cat
okay,
people.
got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I need to
So,
Sorry, go ahead.
oh yeah, they are all considered Fey because from my world, that's where they all begin.
Okay. So, I guess it would make sense to mention here how my characters all know each other. I wanted to incorporate it organically for the rest of the crew, but because we're world building and like talking about mechanics here,
Yeah.
I mean, you know a grand dam, so
yeah.
yeah. I mean, that's as I always say. You know a grand dam. Enough said.
So
yeah.
if I'm not expecting you to have time to have read Nimoy's backstory yet, but you'll read about Agnon in her backstory, and that he was kind of like a curiosity kept around by her family. Emiko was also one of them, but she's been around a lot longer. She's basically been like a prisoner of their household.
Ah, I see.
But not still treated well, but not necessarily physically detained, more like psychologically detained.
Okay. I get
So
you.
she's never met, she doesn't really know much about what she even is. She knows what a kitsune is, but only because of what people that don't really know what they're talking about have told her, and what she has maybe found in a book or two. Yeah, this thing that's happening right now is her first time out of the castle environment that she spent her 300 plus years in. How old is she? Let me go back.
If I remember correctly, I'm pretty on the old side. You put it on the old side. Well, not okay. Old as in human old, not
Yeah.
old as in kitsune old.
I wanted
Yeah,
to say 3 too because you have 3 tails. I thought that
I have
was
5 tails.
relative. Oh, my bad.
Oh, sorry. She's 428 years old. So she's been a part of this family for so long, she doesn't know anything else and didn't really have, the concept of leaving was just not even in the realm of possibilities for her. And that's why she's kind of a little juvenile and naive, because she's never been out in the world. Similar to Nimue, where Nimue was not really allowed out, they kind of kept a tight leash on everyone in the house.
Could be a situation then where I don't know. My brain just starts on tangents, but my first thought was that could be that she Emiko found, mention of Nimue's father and sort of summoned him and made a deal with him.
I like that. And she accidentally kind of started this whole thing in motion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then something also occurred to me, that the same thing happened to Agnon. And so even though the father is kind of playing this trick, it's actually a little bit kind, because he's putting the two of them, he's forcing their paths together.
Right.
So it's a trick, but it's also meant to be helpful, just in a kind of mischievous way. Yes, this is decided. Thank you.
You're
Good
welcome.
session.
See, all good.
Mm-hmm. Because in the backstory, you'll see that her and Aganon were kind of forced apart by life, and we're probably never going to see each other again. But then the events of the good and evil campaign, are kind of forcing them back together.
It's like, you will be together.
Love will prevail.
I will survive.
We'll see. Physically, they will be in each other's presence again.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It might be a little weird to like act it out between characters myself. I don't know if I can do that.
Oh, you're gonna have to learn. You're gonna learn
Oh, yeah.
that day, because that's one of the trippy things that definitely happens to pull the cover off of Eurythmic Veracity a little bit. So that's one of the things that happens.
I'm gonna have to start writing some dialogue.
Or at least coming up with
Like,
some
self.
reactions.
This is self. Talking to self.
Yeah. Because like I know how I want the conversations to go and the general like attitude that they're gonna have towards each other. I just am bad at actually making the words happen.
I never expect or never know exactly how they're going to go. Some people like a lot of them hate themselves apparently, because they meet themselves, their different selves, and are very violent.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, that's how that's gonna go. Interesting. It's kind of like the old conundrum of like, you meet you meet yourself in a room, whether it's a clone or whatever, but it's you. You guys know that you're each other. You have all the same kind of memories and thoughts and everything like that. And like, do you fight? Do you fuck? What do you do?
We dance for shoes. We go home happy.
Yeah, as very few people have chose that option, surprisingly.
I wouldn't say my
Nash-
characters hate each other. The Aganon and Nimue might be a little snarky, but they don't hate each other.
Well, guess we'll find out.
Be like Gideon. I hate you. I hate you.
So obviously we have to write in turmoil and struggle into our characters' stories, or else why would they be going out and doing the dangerous things that they're doing, or in the situations that they're in? Why else? Like, we have to make them interesting. But in doing so, we hurt them. So do anyone's characters like them?
All of the characters, for the most part, disdain their creators for the most part. Like I said, like I was saying, that's probably why a lot of the violence happens. If I'm being honest, and I'm remembering exactly how this all unfolds, but there's a lot of alcohol usually involved too. But anyhow, there are a couple that actually like their other selves, because they're like, I understand, but
Aganon might not like me for what I did to him. A little nervous about that one.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. If you haven't started thinking about, but I think I may have mentioned at one point, but you'll want to make yourself as a character, like a D&D character. Okay, I have mentioned that then, so you're probably already thinking towards like what you would be as.
Yeah, and do we do a spread for that instead of a roll?
Whichever.
Because rolls can be super OP or super under. Like, I feel like the roll might not match how you actually are as a person, but doing a spread at least levels the playing field.
I personally, when I build my characters, usually use the spread, because it's I understand how this character would want to be played, kind of thing, and I would really much hate for my muscly combat driven hippo to be really smart but not strong at all. Which
I meant like a spread that you choose where things go, because if you roll, you could get like a freakishly OP roll, or you could get a freakishly shitty roll.
Oh, you still get to usually choose which one those go into, though. So
yeah, but if the total points are really high or really low, then it might not reflect your actual abilities as a human. You know what I'm saying?
Somewhat, because there's usually the base stats, right? And then you've got to add those to those rolls to the stats to some degree. Like there's like you can't go under. You can't have like a one stat in anything.
I sometimes feel
guess, yeah.
I deserve a 1. You know.
I love playing super dexterous characters. In real life, I am not. Not at all. Even though I wish I was. Because like who I wish I was and who I actually am are not the same. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Why we play our games.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So I can feel like I'm the person I want to be.
For a little bit.
Yeah, for a little bit.
I'd be curious to know what people think my highest stat would be.
I'm going
Like I wish
I'm going intelligence.
Same.
that's what I would lean towards as well. I was basically Hermione in school.
Let's see. If you were to ask Jacob about me, hold on. Strength. If you were to ask everybody what my dump stat was, wisdom.
Okay.
I honestly don't know what people would say about me. I have no freaking clue.
I'm trying to decide right now. And Josh, I'm not actually sure. It's either
Matt. I'm going charisma.
yeah, Matt is charisma.
Let's see, Josh.
I'm actually gonna say dexterity.
Is my dump stat or my
No, you're either dexterity or either intelligence or wisdom, but like the two of them are such a like overlap that I don't know.
Perfect, because that's how actually I end up. I actually ended up playing a lot of my characters when I was younger. My friends hated it, but I would always put. They'd be like, "Why aren't you maxing out any of your stats?" And I'm like, "I just want to put them all even, you know, just make them all even."
I want to feel like this is what I said it is.
So Josh, if I were making a character of you, I would put Dex as the highest, intelligence and wisdom as the 2 second highest tied. Next, charisma, and then I don't know about strength or constitution. Whatever you want for those. But that's the spread I would do.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna go charisma is your prime, and I will say I'll say wisdom to be your dump.
Okay.
Because I can't say constitution because you're a man of the drink, so I know you got a little bit of constitution on you.
Oh yeah.
So you know, and you're doing some lifting and moving, so you know your strength is not low.
Nope.
I didn't even think about how constitution ties into drinking. Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty even spread.
That's how I try to roll it at least. I actually, to be honest, I haven't made. Actually, I think I did make a character for myself at one point. It's been so long though, because I haven't played it or had a need to. Really. Because I put everybody else through this task, so I was like, I should do it for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was.
What happens when you summon God to the plane? What is God's stat block?
I'm an artificer cleric monk. If that gives you any idea of.
I can dig on the monk. I can dig on the cleric. Like artificer and monk, I get cleric. I'm not pulling that one.
The cleric is only a level 1, so I'll give you that. And my monk is at 2 with my artificer.
I went to Sunday school. Yeah, there we go. I went to Sunday school. Bam. Nailed
So,
it.
No, honestly, my thought process there was literally just that I've spent so much time in the building of gods, and the focus of the campaign being that, but also I have an odd amount of knowledge when it comes to like religion, only because I didn't grow up with it. So it was like one of those things of like, what is that thing? I need to learn about that because everybody else keeps talking about it, and I don't understand it at all. What is it?
So it became an interest.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's led me towards more than most the Eastern ideological thoughts, which is my basis for the cleric at least, where it's like
Mm-hmm.
more Buddhist than and like Confucius and Tao or Tao, however you say it. Taoism, that's how you say it. Which are all Eastern ways of life, not actually religion, is how they look at it too.
Yep.
But yeah, fun fact.
I don't know what class I would be. Because I was thinking about my spread and I don't know if it lines up with anyone. We'll see. I'll have to think. So in real life, help me understand how to apply, because like Constitution is health in D&D. But I'm trying to figure out how to apply these to actual people in real life. When I think of a person in real life with high Constitution, I think of like a strong, bigger character that can take more hits because I equate it to health. But you guys brought up a valid point of like drinking, or what else would this be associated with in real life?
Concentration.
Well, that would be more like wisdom / intelligence when you're saying like concentration. But I think what you mean is like endurance, Rick. Is maybe what you.
Yeah, well, endurance, but also old D&D. Your con was also used to keep your concentration on your spells. Yeah,
Really?
basically your concentration and focus, because the more and more damage you take, how easy is it for you to keep concentration if your health is going down?
Okay. So would this also be like resilience in adversity?
Pretty much, yeah.
Stuff like that? Okay.
Con is like, okay, I'm not gonna say that they simplified it too much, which I feel they did, but they there was a lot of things that is like con used to have a lot of versatility to it, and they just kind of like summarized it, in my opinion.
Understandably, because it kind of ends up, for some of those at least, it kind of takes away from like the intelligence and wisdom, because I think that's what you need now to roll if you're like holding your concentration on a spell. It's whichever one is your like base stat for spell casting, which for druids is usually wisdom, for like a wizard or it's intelligence, I believe, and it varies. But yeah, for that reason, I ended up dumping my charisma as my low stat. But I don't know if that's actually as true as it could be, but I just had no other choice, because I was like, I already put some in dexterity, I already put some in constitution, intelligence, and wisdom. I gotta dump one of these.
All right, well, I am going to jump off here for the night. Yes, I am needing to get myself to some food. So I will talk to y'all later.
Night.
Okay. See you
Night.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
A grand and wonderful thank you for those who took the time and made it here, to the end of the episode, where I know sometimes we are long-winded and others we are just dead silent. I don't know what to tell you. This is raw here, folks. Please remember to like and subscribe, and you can help support us just by listening. But you can also provide even more support, if you like, by going to Anchor FM page and following the support link there. If you do so, I will personally work in an NPC or an idea, whatever you'd like to hear played out. If you want, you can get a hold of us through one of our many options, including voice messages on Anchor FM, or DM to our Twitter, or any other social media that you can find us, YouTube, etc. You can share your ideas, otherwise listen for the shout out and thank you for making it through.